All right. Let's get it going. Feeling any better? How you doing? All right. I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat's still a little sore. My chest is a little sore, but I figured I'd give it a shot and try and at least do a short stream. And if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. So might be a little bit of that going on today, but I just want to make sure. So the chat's working on that screen, and it's working on the screen. Okay. But yeah, no. I've been kind of KO'd for the past 2 days. I've been really tired and coughing like crazy, so hoping today's a little bit better. I probably do have to do like groceries and stuff today, so I'm not sure how long the stream is going to be today, just because of my voice and how I'm feeling, but we will see. So, with that being said, let's get going with Minecraft. Oh, I need to adjust my sound to come out of my headphones. There we go. And you guys should still be able to hear this. But let's get it going. So, kind of left it like this on purpose, but let's go to bed. And there we go, day 200. Let's get it started. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. We got a bunch of wood. So, yeah, let's try and do something with that. Do I have any plans for today's stream? I was going to ask you guys, honestly, because I don't really have any ideas. I thought about doing some of the achievements. I thought about doing, going for wither skulls and starting to do the stuff towards getting a wither and a beacon. So I really don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about the shield. Got the duck shield. But yeah, no, I don't really have a plan today. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm all ears. Can hear my voice is like so raspy right now. There we go. I wanted to stream today, even if it was going to be kind of hard, because one, it's day 200. So, netherite, that actually is kind of a good idea. We could go look for netherite. But yeah, I wanted to stream today because I know everyone's a day ahead of me. So if it's Friday for me, that means that it's Saturday for you guys. And everybody might be awake. So we will hopefully see some people show up. It seems like everybody I stream to is overseas and they're a day ahead, so I'm sort of hoping that by streaming on a Friday for me that it'll make up for some of the views that I didn't get this week. But we'll see. There's so many turtle eggs, jeez. I'm really glad that didn't just break all the turtle eggs. No, yeah, there's another turtle here. Lots of turtles here. I love how we were struggling so hard before, and now I have so many I don't know what to do with them all. But I also need to get scoots, so it's going to be kind of tricky. Because scoots are important. But we got lots of turtles laying eggs here, so there'll definitely be an abundance of them. I need 3 more scoots still. Ooh, this guy, Beyblade. If only giving birth was like this, huh? Look at this guy. He's just going for it. I think he's stuck. I think he's just going to keep doing that. I guess she. Oh, it stopped. Dang. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight. Okay, I need to get out of here. I'm going to accidentally step on a turtle egg. That was funny. Let's go check out the bees, because I'm pretty sure we have enough to fill all the beehives now, so... we also got this turtle sitting here chilling. I feel like this one needs a name tag. He's, like, different than the other ones for some reason. Hey, Toxic Player. One of the newer followers. Let's see here. Let's get some honey blocks. Oops, not honey. There we go. I don't know if we have enough for the drawbridge yet, but I think we do. I'm just taking a guess, but I'm pretty sure we have enough. More of this? Huh. How are we doing? I'm okay. I've been ill for the past few days, so I wasn't able to stream, but we're gonna give it a shot today and see how it goes. How are you doing? Oh, let's go plant a bunch of these trees, too. But, yeah, no, my voice has been, like, pretty shot the past few days. Just finished building my PC. Nice. Hopefully it's a bit of an upgrade. Got back on Minecraft. That's good. That's good. Always a good time. Honestly, if I had the money for it, I would love to get a new computer this year, but we were discussing getting a desktop, and I would love to do that for streaming, but I don't think it's really in the budget right now. We're trying to save to get a bigger apartment, so it's not a necessity, it's more of a want, so we gotta watch our spending a little bit. I'm playing at 300 FPS with 32 chunk rendering. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately my laptop just isn't going to do that while I'm running all the streaming software, so it can run at 32, or yeah, like 32 chunks, but not while streaming. Graphics card just starts yelling at me for stuff like that. Thanks for the 3 likes, guys. Appreciate it. So here, let's throw down some more trees. Do some more individual ones, I guess, over here. Could do a couple bigger ones here. There. Rip to Gilmore 2. And I don't see Gilmore 3 anywhere. But, oops. Oh, there he is. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, Gilmore? Okay. Let's go back to the turtles and see if we got any scoots. I doubt it, just because everybody just laid eggs, but who knows? Maybe some of the ones that were already there might be, hatched, and then I'm thinking that we go check out the nether, honestly. Make Gilmore the second grave pretty. You know what? We should do that. We should put some flowers down or something. You are not wrong. I don't know why they're all gathering right here. Like, something about this spot specifically. I can't even, like, fix it, because I'm going to end up stepping on turtle eggs. Cool video. Thank you, Fusion Heroes TCG. I'm something of a TCG player myself. We haven't taken Gilmore 3 out in a while either. That's true. Part of that being that I don't want him to get shot. Otherwise, I'd be making another grave this episode. And we don't need that for episode 200. What I'm gonna do, though, is... I don't know why they keep getting stuck here, so... We got so many turtles. 1, 2, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32 more turtles. Plus, behind me, I'm sure there's more. So, when all those hatch and grow up, we're going to have way more turtles than we're going to need. Which, I mean, is, guess, the opposite of a problem. But, yeah, no, let's go, here, I'll dump some of this in here. And, yeah, turtle civilization. Yeah, we might have to make, like, a turtle island or something. Like a man-made turtle island. It's actually not, like, the worst idea. Start moving all the turtles over to that. The problem is, like, since that's their birth spot, they're gonna want to, constantly go there. But we'll see. So here, let me grab a few pumpkins and melons because we're actually out, which is surprising. And we'll bust out Silk Boy. I would love to get Silk Touch on my axe. Because then I wouldn't need to use my pickaxe for this. But yeah, Fusion TCG. I grew up playing a lot of card games, mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! But this was like way back. Yeah, I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon. I actually knew how to play both Pokemon and Digimon like before all my friends did. Digimon's actually a pretty fun game to play if you can get your hands on the old cards. It's a pretty interesting game. Obviously not as much thought put into it as like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, but like still. And then as an adult in college, I got into Magic the Gathering. I don't play it anymore because I like having money, but definitely a fun hobby. I used to occasionally play it during class because they had the online game. Duck number 1. Duck number 1, meet Chicken House. Wah. But we did it. We made it to day 200. We gotta feed Billmore and Fillmore. Yeah, we got a pet Maple. Say hi to Ted and Fred. And let's head to bed. And we got our first bot in the chat, so that's always fun. Okay. Part of me wants to bring the Elytra, but I feel like it's a bad idea. Maybe if I find a bastion that's like close by, then I'll come back and get it just so we can dive down and grab the template and get out really quick. But we'll see. Oh. Honestly, probably should have brought my bow, but not the end of the world. Okay. So we've gone that way. Gone this way. This way leads over top of lava, I think. But we can give it a shot. Gold boots. Good call. Completely forgot I wasn't wearing those. But yeah, let's go this way. It'll give us a few blocks, because we're probably going to need them. And then, hopefully that gas doesn't mess with us too much. Sounds really close, though. Yeah, that sounds like super close. Is it like right here? Here. Get out of here. Come on. Trying to make it safer, and I just made it like 10 times worse. Sure. Yeah, hopefully we spot a bastion at least one of these directions. And then we can get a netherite template. I'm not sure what they're called. Oh, there's Crimson Forest. That's convenient. We might actually get Hot Tourist Destination. We've kind of gone through most of the biomes, if not all of them. I don't see a bastion. But yeah, let's keep going. Oh yeah, shout out to I Love Wembu for the new fan art. It's weird seeing me as what I assume is a girl, if not a guy with really, really long hair, but yeah, no, it was cool. Thank you. You guys should definitely go check out the Discord if you haven't. Oh. You good? I love seeing the fan art. That's really cool. I know it's been mostly Wembu so far, but also all the pet pictures, guys. I was checking those out too. I don't see any bastions. I'm gonna tower up. Just as a, Ow. Ow. Stop that. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Here. I'll even... render distance is actually already pretty high. Higher than it usually is, anyway. Yeah, I don't see anything. So, let's keep going, I guess. This guy needs to, like, knock it off. Get some crimson stem. I was hoping we would just, like, see a bastion, but apparently we're not that lucky, so... Moving on out. Okay. The other thing, too, is people have been asking me to get totems. Which, now that we're at day 200, is, like, I guess kind of worth it. Just gives us that extra hit before we die. I don't like using totems. I'd much prefer using a shield. But you can kind of use both. Like, it's not impossible. It's just kind of awkward. Just keep a totem in my hotbar in case I get in any sticky situations. Like I fall off something or, you know, a warden attacks me. You know, that would never happen, but... I would eventually like to go back to an ancient city, though. Or, well, to an ancient city. I guess we never actually made it to one. Should really just make an iron hoe. I think I have iron on me. Stop following me. I don't need your services, sir. Okay. We're heading right towards a bunch of lava. Man, I missed that talkative kink guy. Bacon kink? Yeah. They're still around. I think they were busy with school this week. But they really, livened up the show a little bit. I was hoping by streaming on Friday for me. Oh, there's a Bastion right here. Well, shit. I was hoping that by, streaming on a Friday that they would show up, but it's also like 2 in the morning for them, so I get it if they're sleeping. But that's okay. They're still around. I think they've just been busy, that's all. Okay, we're a little unprepared for this, so let's strategize a little bit. Because the problem is, I can't really access chests right now. So... And the other thing, too, is I wanted to make a bunch of boats. But you can't make boats out of Crimson. Dang. I mean, we're not that far from home. I can just run back really quick. I don't like fighting you. You are not fun to fight. I'm surprised you can't hit me right now. Okay. It's actually a big bastion too. Let's run back and get a lava bucket. That's actually a good call. I'm gonna get a couple probably. We need lava buckets, we need boats. I sort of want to use the elytra, but it's a little risky. But I guess if I die anyway, so... I have a bunch of pearls on me, which is great, too. So, let's... strategize. Sorry if I'm not as loud today, too. I just physically can't do it. If I'm not loud enough, just let me know and I'll like change the gain or something so I can hear me a little bit easier. Okay. Is there an easy way for me to get lava down here? Might be. Like, there's lava near the house, so I'm not super worried about it, but if I can grab it while I'm down here. These guys are just hanging out in lava, apparently. Here. Okay. Got some lava. Part of me honestly wants to grab, because like if we have scoots, I could technically make turtle potions to give me like way more defense. But I don't know if that's entirely necessary. Wow, it's already day 202. Yeah, let's go figure out what we're gonna do. Got all that wood from last stream too, so... let's toss out a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Actually, I kind of want that. First things first. Make one of these. Here. There we go. And I don't need a looting one sword on me right now. Okay. Instant health potions would be kind of helpful, so we can do that. Potion of strength could be helpful, but not really what I need right now. Honestly, over blocks, I'd rather have the bow handy. Yeah, so that's good. We need wood to make some boats, for sure. Like, the idea is that I trap all the brutes because it won't spawn more of them if there's some still there. Here, we don't need that many. That's a lot. That should be more than enough. I can take on at least one. So we have arrows, we have that. We have an instant healing potion, which I would like to grab another one if there is any. Instant health and regen would be great. And then here, I'm gonna throw this stuff in here. You know, I was gonna bring the elytra. I don't know if it's good, because, like, it lowers my defense so much that if I get hit, it's gonna one-shot me. So I'm kind of nervous about that. Sorry, I'll try and mute when I have to cough, but it's kind of hard. I also really need to repair my bow if I have any string. String. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And toss these back. Okay, so we have regen and instant health, which is good. I want the bow so that I can take down any magma slimes. I have feather falling boots, which could be helpful, I guess. And I'm gonna make noodle boots, because I'm rich like that. There we go. And then, yeah. Prak, what's up? We are about to go hit up a bastion so we can get netherite. So, exciting stuff is happening. Exciting-ish. How's it going for you? Alright, let's do this. We're gonna head back. And hopefully this is a success. Let's have a quick gamer sip. Trying to do this while I'm sick is interesting. Okay, it's this way. At least it wasn't too far. I thought we were gonna have to look for like a while. I was bored and the stream was on my recommended. Oh, awesome. Yeah, at least the algorithm's sort of working. I find the algorithm's kind of hit and miss. Like, I feel like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of attention, woohoo, and then, like, other days, it's like I get, like, 10 views, and I'm like, what the heck? But, yeah, you're in luck. We, just kind of started. So, we're only, like, 28 minutes in or so. And we are going to take on a bastion. And by take on, I mean run in there like a scared little girl and scream my head off while I run around getting killed by brutes. Okay. Honestly, I should have brought a shulker with me, but that's okay. Here, let's go down a couple. So, I don't see any brutes yet, which is a good sign, but Also not a good sign. But I don't need any of the treasure in here. I just need the template. So if I can get in and find a chest and just get the template, then that would be ideal. Your stream is hella entertaining so far. Well, that's good. Trying my best. I can't really talk much right now because my throat's all messed up, but... Sup, guys? See, we're all friends. We're all friends. You know what? We're such good friends that you guys can stay right there and not bother me ever again. Wow. Look how that worked. Okay. Be careful with the brutes. Yeah, I haven't seen any yet, which is a little concerning. But there is a chest right there, so that's good. My only problem is these guys can still get at me. But if I can trap them, or at least make it more difficult for them to get to me, then I'm hoping this chest has it, but I doubt it. Tries using hoppers so they don't loot you when you attack the chest. That doesn't really work much anymore. I'll take that. I don't think I aggroed any of them by doing that, so that's good. As long as I'm not in their line of sight, I think I'm okay. But the brutes are real strong, so let's just be super careful. And we'll, you know, keep it clean. You know, use the ancient proverb, tight boys take their time. My only issue is I don't really have an easy way, like, inside. And I haven't seen any brutes yet, which is also another issue. So we'll just trap you here. We'll trap you here. And we'll just keep making our way downtown. Prac just followed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's definitely a brute right there. Just hoping he doesn't come over here. I might be able to kill him from here, honestly. That would be ideal. I'm trying to stay high enough that they can't reach me, but I also don't want to fall into lava if I get shot. So, yeah, see, look at this guy. Look at this dude. Ugh. Can't aim for crap. There he is. Ooh, that got real close. Okay. Yeah, I do not like those guys. Trap them and burn them. That's sort of the plan, but that one was far enough away that I was like, okay. Is that another one? It is. Okay. Yeah, this is not a great bastion. I really wish... Well, one, I wish there wasn't a gas chasing me. Trap them all and burn them. Yeah, no kidding. I don't want to accidentally hit the zombie one. Alright, that's two of them. They're going to respawn, though, so we got to be careful. There's a chest right there, though. If I can get to it. Nothing worth taking, just a lodestone. So that's not great. Oh. Homie, you can just chill right out. Okay. Let's keep going. Which version is this? This is Java. So, I know most people... Oh, there's ancient debris right there. Shoot. I wasn't expecting to see that this high up. It's usually not this high up. That's, like, pretty safe. Hey! Yeah, I wasn't planning on getting ancient debris yet, but... We're here, baby! Okay, let's see. Not usually exposed either. Nice find. Yeah, really. I haven't seen double chests yet, which is a little strange. So I'm just sort of doing a quick little perimeter. But we're also at the top of the bastion, so it could very well be further down. But I'm also out of blocks, so there we go. It's 1.21.8. Yeah, so no copper golems yet, but soon, hopefully. Okay. So, I do want to hit it lower. I don't know the best way to go about that. But yeah, it's 1.21.8 vanilla. So, no mods. It just has the data pack to show the day and coordinates. Okay. Let's head down here. Hopefully we can see something. Oops, shoot. Well, what if you guys died to lava? Come on. Really? There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Let's keep going. Naka W stream, thank you. I'm just trying not to die, guys. I'm not even saying as much as I usually do because I'm sick right now, but I appreciate that. There's a dried gas right there, too. He's just, like, chilling. Do you also make vids? Or just stream? I do both. I've been mostly focusing on streaming for the past little bit, but I definitely do both. I'm sort of experimenting with shorts a little bit. Ooh. What if you guys did not see me do this? Hear me out. This is my gold now. I definitely hear angry voices, but I don't know if it's for me or... But I'll definitely take it. Miss Valerie Thief. Hey, good to see you. What do we need from the Bastion? We're trying to get a smithing template so I can make netherite. So it's not that we need it, more of a want for this, but, oh. Hi. You fell to your death there, sir. Finders keepers. Yeah, as long as these guys don't attack me. Well, he's sort of stuck now. So the more of them I can leave alive and just trap, the easier this will be. So there's a brute down there. This dude is now trapped. I wish that gas would, like, mess off. You're not a brute, but you can also stay back there. Okay. Oh, I saw a brute down below here. But as long as it stays down there, we're good. They just have the axes. I don't think they can pull out swords. Let me just refill my stack here. But yeah, I do videos too, mostly tutorials. You know, I've tried doing mod videos in the past and people don't really care. Like, my wife and I did a manhunt before we got married, so that was fun. But yeah, no, I do a bunch of different things. I kind of just leave it up to you guys, honestly, just like what you want to see. Okay. Can I get lower here? Like, sorta. I'm just really, really hoping that the gas doesn't shoot me. I haven't seen any double chests yet, which is a little weird. Thanks, MS Valerie. I'm assuming it stands for Miss, but... sir, you can actually stay down here. I don't think they'll care if I dig in this way. I'm just trying to find the other side so they don't get shot by a ghast. Here, let's... Okay, so that's where they are. And there was clearly some kind of path that they went down. Is this it? Looks like it might be. MS means Minecraft Slayer. I see. Okay. Hoping. Like, the problem is this isn't the kind that has the treasure room, so I don't know exactly where I need to go. Those guys are trapped. And I'm gonna repair the staircase in case I need to make a clean getaway. Oh my god, I just checked out your channel and realized I followed your tutorial for my auto sorter. There you go. I'm more famous than I thought. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, auto sorters are important. I mean, not as important anymore now there's copper golems, but still pretty important. Like, to be honest, until they work out all the kinks and, like, put it in Java, like, I'm probably not going to even bother with copper golems for a little while. I love gilded blackstone, but I'm worried if I take it that I'm going to get attacked. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oops, that was my bad. Do I have my other pick? Yeah, here, let's, not do that. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm just gonna keep shifting around. Being a shifty character. Unfortunately, I don't see much of a treasure room. Yeah, no, I got played. You played yourself. Uh-oh. That was a little spooky. Hey, Nick. Nick, alphabet of numbers. Okay. Got our Silk Boy. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, this is not a great bastion. I'm hoping to find a better entrance. Like, we did find ancient debris, I guess, so that's cool. Let's hop down here. Oh. Are you chasing me? I hope not. Yeah, I didn't see any double chests, which is really weird. That's a brood. I need to be careful of that. Snipe them from here. Ooh, get sniped. How old am I? We went over that in one of the streams, but I'm in my early to mid 30s. So, apparently I'm unk on the stream, according to the consensus. Is there happy ghast here? No, I don't see one. Might be one on this one. Dried gas, question mark? 4 likes, guys. Thanks for likes on the video. Or the stream. It definitely helps out a lot. Apparently I'm getting recommended to other people. So I just ended up using a lot of random numbers. That works. Okay. Heard a skeleton. Yeah, still hearing one. Where is he? Oh, yep, there he is. Are we doing this? My bow stronger than yours. Doesn't help if I can't hit him. Yeah, I'm 300 years old. I'm ancient. Ancient by Minecraft standards. By the way, I pinned the comment, but if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is pinned at the top there, and I did post it on Twitch at the beginning of the stream. So if you scroll back to the beginning, you will see the Discord. It's pretty chill, like, not really a lot of rules and stuff right now. I'm still kind of learning how Discord works, but, yeah, if you want to chill, we got cat pictures, we have the therapy channel, so that sounds like something you're interested in, then you're welcome to go check it out. As for finding the netherite stuff, like, I don't see a way inside this one. It's all covered in lava. We might have to keep going and just, like, look for a different bastion. Like, there's not really a good entrance for this one. I just joined the DC. Awesome. But yeah, like, I genuinely don't know what to do. Oh, I threw up pearls. I didn't die to fall damage. Oh my god. I can't believe I made that work. That was so scary. My heart just dropped. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. That was so sketchy. We're good. We're good. Professional Minecrafter, for sure. That was, yeah, no, that was not good. 100% my bad. I thought I was safe. I threw it at the wall. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I can just toss it at the wall here. Oh, dear. Oh. How about we don't? Yeah, no. We're not dealing with that. Why don't we settle down for a sec, guys? Oh! Thank you, God Apple. Okay. Well, that sucked. We're just gonna put another, not God Apple, but Gold Apple here. And we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I am good at Minecraft. Oh. I'm mailing you for the bill for my cardiologist. No kidding. I actually went to a cardiologist last year. God Gamer mode? No. That was not God Gamer mode. That was some, S tier failing right there. Let's just, we're gonna ignore that one. Jeez, that was scary. Okay, I definitely went that way, so I was trying to get back to the path, but, you know, the Minecraft RNG gods decided that, I needed to die, and then I decided not, so there was a conflict, and, conflict of interest. But I'm really glad I brought those pearls. You, sir. Come on. Oh, one shot, one kill. Yeah, we're not dealing with gas on top of this. That's a little bit too much for my taste. You know, I'm genuinely shocked I'm not coughing more, because my throat feels like garbage right now. I've been sick for the past, like, 2 days. Oh, this is where it landed. I hate these things. You guys just need to stop. Who dies next in your premonition? We need to save them. Yeah, just like summarize like who's gonna die in Minecraft next. It's probably Bacon Kink. No, I'm just kidding. These guys, however, need to F off. I hate dealing with these guys. Here, we'll just do this so they can't get up here. And then... That sucks that this is the only bastion, because I really wish we had a better bastion to look for netherite, but... Oh well. Let me just fill up my health a little bit. And, it's actually Darko. He's already in the dark. Possibly. Okay. I wish I had fire res, actually. I could go back and trade with all those piglins. It's not actually the worst idea. I just picked up like 19 blocks of gold. Maybe I should. I mean, there's a bunch of them up there. I could. Go up here like this, maybe? Please don't hit me off. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe, right? Let's give it a whirl, see what happens. Hopefully I get at least a little bit of fire res out of this. I don't need that. Don't really need that. I want to keep this. Let's get rid of a couple boats. Keep that. I already have iron in one of these chests, or one of these things, so I can do that, I guess. There. Here. Yeah, let's wait out. We'll see if we can get some more pearls and some fire res and stuff from these guys. And then we can kind of go from there. Hope everyone in chat's doing okay today. We've had a lot of rainy weather the past few days, and I've been kind of posted up on the couch sick, so glad to be back. I was a little worried I was going to lose all my viewers from not streaming for a couple days, but it seems like we're doing okay, so. For those who are sort of new here, I'm Stein, I'm Canadian. I'm being affectionately referred to as Unk in the chat, so bit of an older YouTuber, I guess. I've been playing Minecraft since like before it was officially released, so you know I'm pretty familiar with the mechanics in the game and you know everything with it. And this is just a chill stream, so no like real goals, just kind of a you know what are we gonna do today kind of attitude. And I usually do Minecraft tutorials, and you know, obviously I would like to do more gameplay stuff, so that's kind of why I started going to do the streaming. And I do have a Twitch. The link is in the description if you want to watch on Twitch. And the reason I have a Twitch is because I'm using it to not only stream Minecraft, but also to branch out and start playing other games. So I do have the new Skate game downloaded, so I do want to give that a shot soon. And I want my first reaction to be on stream, so that's why I haven't yet. And yeah, we're just hanging out. Today is day 203 of the file. And I can do like a bit of a tour later, but right now we are specifically looking for netherite, which I do see some fire res down there, which is great. So I'm hoping when I pop down there, we can sort our inventory a little bit and kind of go from there. Okay. When is the skate stream going to be? I don't know yet. I sort of have plans this weekend, so I can't really stream tomorrow morning. Oh, his own arrow hit him, it looks like. But yeah, like when I figure that all out, I will definitely let you guys know. Here, let's do the fast way. I'll take that. I'll take a dried ghast. Here, I will actually splash myself now. And then we can cycle through. Don't need soul sand, don't need quartz, don't need another brick. Okay. That was pretty solid. I got a couple pearls out of it. But importantly, we got fire res. So makes me feel a little bit safer about what we're doing. What book is that? Soul Speed. Okay. Probably Twitch. I don't think Stein will ban anyone. You remember the You're Funny Knuckleball guy? He is a friend of mine, and his Twitch chats aren't, like, showing up. He tried logging in on different devices and still nothing. Is he, like, banned, or is it just his Twitch account? It's definitely not him being banned. I've actually only stopped one person from chatting, and that was, like, a few streams back, but it definitely wasn't him, because I thought his name was hilarious. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe Twitch banned him for some reason, but that's not from me. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't ban anyone. I did mute someone a few streams back. Just because they started talking about, that one German guy that everybody hates. So, it was been a little, insensitive. But they weren't banned, they were just temporarily muted for 24 hours. Which is the only time I've ever had to really do that, but, you know, I don't think people should, be giving that guy any credit. So, I think that person needs to be on a timeout. I think a lot of people would agree. The only answer Google gave him is that he was banned. Oh yeah, no, I definitely didn't ban you. I haven't banned anybody on Twitch. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. So, unless Twitch gave you like a general ban for like something you said in a different stream. But it wasn't me that did it. I promise you it wasn't me. So, sorry you can't participate in chat, but... I actually do need basalt, so this isn't actually a waste of a trip. Basalt's really good for making, like, cool floors and stuff. So... especially basalt, like smooth basalt. Which, I think you can turn regular basalt into smooth basalt, if I remember correctly. But, oh, or they just didn't like his username because he just made the account. That could be true, too. I thought it was hilarious. I actually talked to my wife about it, and she even laughed at it. Alright, let's keep going. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If there's anything you want me to do, like, make sure you tell me in chat. Like, I'm not just gonna make an educated guess. Canada is goated, Unk. When is the skate stream? Yeah, so, I haven't quite decided yet. I am busy Saturday morning, like I said. Sort of thinking Saturday night for me, which is a different time for you, because I'm in a different time zone. But I will put out a community post on YouTube and Discord. I've been a lot more active on the Discord announcements than the YouTube announcements because nobody really looks at community posts on YouTube. So if you do want to know when that happens, make sure you join the Discord, and if you're not on Discord, then I'll see what I can do. But I'm so glad Minecraft decided not to keep the ugly netherrack. I kind of miss the ugly netherrack, to be honest. As weird as that sounds. I don't know. I kind of miss the way Minecraft used to look. Not that the way it looks now is bad, but because I do like the way it looks now too. But oh, there's a fortress here. Neat. Not really what I was looking for, but worth taking a peek. Do I have the host still? I do. Look at me go. Let's keep going. Tanav, hey! What's up? We are looking for a bastion, but we actually just found a nether fortress, so I'm gonna go take a peek at that and see if there's anything cool. We don't really need anything from here, to be honest, but other than wither skeleton skulls. But worth taking a peek anyways. There is sometimes diamonds here. But as for a skate stream, I want to do a skate stream really bad because it's like the popular game right now, and I'm a skateboarder, so it just sort of makes sense. But, and you know the way the internet works, like something is new for a week and then it's old a week later, so I really want to get on that. But we'll see. Okay. What happened to all my fire res? Stop that. Don't die. No, I'm good. I got fire res. There we go. Spawner's actually right here, but there's a wither skeleton blocking it. Get down here. He just almost died in the bastion. Yeah, really. That was, super not cool. Is this another spawner right here? You know, I was gonna break the spawner. This is actually better than the fortress that we had. So, I might keep this one, because it's got two spawners right beside each other. We're close to having Season 3. Yeah, really? You were a lot closer than you thought. If I didn't throw that pearl, that would have been a big oof. Yeah, Season 3. Season 3 of the Minecrafting or something, I don't know. We're on like Season 2 Electric Boogaloo right now or something. This fortress is weird. Is this it? No. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, that's like really weird that it's that small. Always watch crossroads for wither skeletons. Yeah, so wither skeletons, they only really... Have you beaten the game yet on this world? Yes, I have. Bet you skated to the store to buy the original PlayStation. Oh. No, I was a little young for the original PlayStation. I had an original PlayStation. Mine was actually... My PlayStation was modded, actually. So I could play CD-burnt games. Like, put ROMs on CDs and play them. But I was young, so I had an uncle who did that as a hobby, and he'd sell me games for $5 each. So I have, like, a library of, like, 50-plus PS1 games, but I don't have a modded PS1 anymore, so I literally can't play them. Actually, I can... No, don't throw pearls. There. Oh, that's nice. When are you going to make an Enderman farm? I'm probably not, to be honest, because Enderman farm, I don't really need the XP, to be honest. And, Enderman farms are really, really risky to make, because you have to build them right above the void. And if you fall, you die. So, I'd rather not risk the entire world on something that I pretty much don't need. You know? Like, I've built them before. I've built... I want to say like 3 of them before in the past. So like I know how they work. But yeah, not really a priority for me. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people have been bugging me when I'm going to make an XP farm, and I'm going to make one soon because not for the XP but for the gunpowder. But like I said, I don't want to really use the elytra in case I smash into a wall and die. I'm being super careful, and I know myself. So, I really don't want to lose my world to like something stupid like me slamming into a wall or like, you know, getting attacked by Endermen or I don't know, fighting a bastion and getting killed. So, you know, I'm being extra cautious. This is hardcore, and Now that we're on day 200, I know a bunch of people are starting to get invested, so I would ideally like to not lose it. Okay. Yeah, I saw them way down there. You guys are jerks. Don't do that. Oh, I actually hit him. Look at me go. I would love it if he dropped a skull. I'm starting to get invested. I've been invested since Gilmore 2. Fair enough. At least you didn't die to a zombie. I did. Mods, don't shoot me, please. Okay. Let's explore a little bit more. To be honest, I was kind of hoping we'd get a skull before we left here and kept going. But no guarantees, obviously. You know what? We have a town of leather workers. We don't need that. Oh, I actually have one of these. So, alright, let's head back to the path. Thanks a lot for the 5 likes, guys. Appreciate that, too. And all the follows and support and stuff. I just kind of glanced over at it just now and was like, oh, wow. But, okay. Let's see. I do have a looting 2 sword on me somehow. I thought the one we picked up only had looting 1, but maybe this is one I brought? I don't know. We checked this, I think, right? No, we did not. Get some diamond. Let's go. There. I think now we have all the horse armors. Let me... Will all these fit? They will. There we go. Thought I went this way. Apparently not. Okay. Let's, oh, 6 likes, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's start heading back towards the path. If I can remember which way that was. Nope, not that way. And then... I don't know, I feel like we should run back home quickly and dump our inventory. Right, I came up here, so there was another room full of nether wart. I'm not picking it up because we already have nether wart, so like I'm not super worried about it. Okay, great. Here's the middle room. And that was that way, so I think it's this way. Yep. Okay. I mean, at least we're finding structures. I know Minecraft, ooh, we could actually use that. I know Minecraft tends to generate structures in a way that they're all kind of like in a line. So there's a very real chance that we'll see a bastion a little further down. Come on. Get over here with my chicken shield. I don't like fighting these guys. Especially if they corner you against a wall, it's actually like kind of dangerous. I don't know if you guys knew that, but the slimes, any of the slimes, like the magma slimes or the normal ones, if they trap you against a wall, like it can kill you very, very fast if you're not careful. We don't need that necessarily. Ooh, I didn't even see you. Okay, let's run back to the house quickly, because we're not that far. And then we can sprint back here and hopefully keep going. Here, can I just like finagle myself up here somehow? Laziness at its finest. I don't want to get 3 blocks. I'll just dig through the wall. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Can we, aggro you one at a time instead? Oh, here. Let's try for looting, see if we get anything. Looting, too, doesn't help that much, but these guys have such a low rate anyways. Wish I had a farm, like, on my file. Yeah, nothing. Tried, though. Okay. So... just for my sanity, let's check a little bit out this way, see if we see anything. I guess I technically have basalt on me, but I don't want to waste that. But we're heading towards a way safer biome. So I feel semi-confident about this. Oh, I need to heal. Just starve to death in hardcore. That'd be so bad. Could you imagine just running out of food and starving after having like hundreds of hours? You're funny, doggo bald. Made a new account, I see. First time chatter and followed. Hey! Yeah, your friend kind of let us know what was going on, but good to see ya. Yeah, let's head back home. That's the bastion we already were at, right? That's not a new one? Right? Yeah, no, it is. Okay. I was about to be like, wait, did we pass another bastion and just didn't realize it? Okay. Let's keep going. He's already balding. Hey, man, me too. You're funny, do go bald. Me too, it's not fun. Not a fan of losing my hair. That's for sure. No, I always try to act tough and say things don't bother me, but let's be real, losing your hair sucks regardless if you're a guy or a girl or what age you are, so... I was doing massive comb-overs. Start busting out the gel. Yeah, it sucks. You're literally the only person I watched then yet. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't me that banned you. I don't know what happened. I wonder if they just didn't like your name. But I promise you that wasn't me. I haven't banned anybody on Twitch, and I haven't banned anybody on YouTube. I muted the one guy for 24 hours, but it wasn't you. What the heck? You guys saw that, right? Just like a floating Enderman, and now there's a bat. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that one. Mr. Stein. Oh, yeah, ancient debris definitely belongs in here. So smite, looting 3. I'll take that one with me, actually. Here, let's... Fire res, instant health. We don't need these. These away. Don't need that. Don't need that. Get some gold blocks. Actually, there was gold in here, wasn't there? Here we go. Grab all this. There we go. And like ideally I have, oh, you know what, I should grab more wood. Wood's always good to carry with you. I carry my wood everywhere. Give us a quick house tour. I will. Give me 1 second here. And I'll do a quick little rundown of the base. Last time I did that, it took a long time though, so I'm going to kind of breeze through it just so I'm not wasting everybody's time. So I don't know what's getting killed out there, but... Sure. We'll go with this. Diamonds can go in there. I'll keep a couple fire charges on me in case I get stuck in the nether. And... I wish I had more inventory space. I like those arrows better. I'll keep these ones. Don't need that. And then don't need gilded blackstone. But we do have a fire res just in case. Sure. It's not the best, but it'll do. And what I can do actually is this. Okay. I'll start from the outside and just do a quick rundown. How's the roommate treating you? Pretty good. He's hanging out in the basement. Okay, so this is the chicken house, aka Cluck Cluck Manor. We'll come inside here. You know, we got our general enchanting area and, you know, storage and whatever. We have Fillmore, Billmore, and Maple, along with our wall of achievements. We're working towards getting a turtle helmet. That's why these are here. We got the elytra. We got our trident. This leads to the sorting system. This is Fred and Ted's little domain with all the rest of the chickens. Coming down here, we have item storage and my roommate, which we still don't have a name for him yet. So if you guys have a name you want me to call the roommate, let me know. And this is our new expanded storage, which will then expand down another floor if possible. But I'm not going to do that today. And then, you know, we got some artwork and stuff, you know, very fancy. We have our chicken banners that didn't work out. Coming out here, we have our nether portal. We have our pond, which we will eventually put axolotls in. We have Gilmore the Third. Just quick backstory. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 recently, and we named her Happy Gast, you know, instead of Happy Gast, Happy Gilmore. And then that was in the first season. And then second season, we had Gilmore the Second, who died here. He helped us get our cherry blossoms for the first time and then got shot by a skeleton. We have our cows and our various farms. So, you know, go down the path here. We have our sheep, we have cows, we have melons, wheat, sugarcane, all the fun stuff. We'll head down here. Some of these buildings we stole from a village that's over that way. For example, this was stolen and rebuilt over here. This is the horse, Clip Clop. And we have a new donkey who also needs a new name. And then we have our farmers in our farming area there for the villagers to keep breeding and keep up the village. We stole this house, but we have a few of our chicken banners. Here's all our villagers. This village was completely man-made, so like none of this was here before. This was just an open field. We have Carl the Jarl, which I need to rename because Jarl is spelled with a J apparently. And this is his throne. He's kind of like the mayor of the area with our chicken banners. This blacksmith we made completely ourselves. So this looks like a regular blacksmith, but we just remade it ourselves. We didn't steal it. We stole this one and then made this one and made it kind of like a duplex. We have name it Lightning McQueen. Kind of funny. We have our target, which is where all of our Fletchers are for getting emeralds. They hang out in here. We have what we made a couple streams ago, our iron farm, which I'm assuming has just been pumping out iron this whole time. Let's go take a peek. Oh yeah. Yeah, we almost have a full row. That means we have a stack of iron blocks. So that's exciting. Yeah, we're getting to the turtle cult. We have our librarian's house, which we made, which I kind of like this. We still need to finish off up here, but that's where we get our mending. We have our little cactus area over here. You know, sand grass and all the new stuff. New flowers. We have the cartographer's house with our big map. So the chicken house is here, and we are currently right here. If you look at the window here, we see our big long bridge, and that's the abandoned village, which is no longer abandoned. This is the apartment building. This building here, I think, is also another one we stole and brought over. This is the apartment building, which if we go at the back, I actually just destroyed the stairs, but how long do those maps take you to make? Not very long. Like, had I not taken breaks, it would have taken like 20 minutes. Here's our turtle rehab center. As you can see, it's a great success right now. We're just kind of waiting for new turtles to show up. But we have about, I'd say, 20 at this point. It will be when Stein build the island for the turtles. Yeah, holy turtle eggs is right. We've definitely improved our turtle output tenfold. Here's our little bees, along with a few turtles who seem to have claimed this little pond, which is fine. But here's our bee farm, so we're collecting honey blocks so that we can do some redstone stuff. And here's our fancy bridge that we made. I'll get you kind of a side view of it so you can see it comes down into the water. And we have the abandoned village, which is no longer abandoned. So I've been working on this here and there. Mostly leather workers here, honestly. But yeah, this was abandoned. We fixed it up. And we cured the villagers that were here with potions and gold apples. And then bred them. You can still see a few cobwebs I haven't taken down yet. And then right over here, we have our ice biome, which eventually I would like to turn into some sort of like Mario Kart type track with boats. So it's a big open ice sheet. And eventually I'll throw down like fence posts or something and make like a track out of that. And that's sort of what we're dealing with right now. So we're on day 204. And we're just going to keep going. But I would like to keep breeding turtles to try and get scoots, which I'm actually going to do this right now just to make sure we're not missing any. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but you get scoots when turtles grow up. So if there's baby turtles kicking around down here somewhere and they grow up, they'll produce a scoot that will eventually float to the surface, and you need 5 of them to make the turtle helmet, which in all honesty I'm probably not going to wear the turtle helmet because it's not very good. It's more of just like a bragging right sort of thing. Here, I'll save you, buddy. There you go. But yeah, no, all these turtles, we started off with like 2, and we are now at, with all these eggs, there's another like 30 eggs here, so we're going to more than double the amount of turtles we already have. So I'm excited to see how that turns out, because that might turn into more of a problem than a solution later. But yeah, that's basically it. Wow, we're up to 19 viewers, jeez. Plus Twitch, so yeah, we're like over 20. So thanks for checking out the stream, guys, and thanks for the 6 likes. It's really helping me promote the stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm talking really quiet so I don't cough, because it's going to irritate my throat. I've been sick for the past couple days for the people who just showed up. So, back streaming after a couple day hiatus. Here, let me turn the hitboxes back off. If you guys didn't know, F3 and B, it turns the hitboxes on for everything. And it makes it easier for you to, like, say you have something stuck in a boat and you want to get it out but not kill it. It shows the hitbox of the boat, so you can like hit just the boat and not the thing in the boat. Really helpful. But yeah. So right now, I'm going to toss a bunch of stuff in this shulker box that we don't immediately need. Keep that out, I guess. Throw that in. We can... I'd rather the instant health, to be honest. Throw a bunch of this stuff in. There we go. I always wondered how you did that. Yeah, there's F3 and B, which shows the hitboxes, and then F3 and G shows chunk borders. So, like, a chunk is 16 by 16 blocks, so you can see every time you enter one, it pops up. It's really helpful for making like mob farms and stuff, because you can put the mob farm right at the cross section of 4 chunks, and then you have the spawn count from this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, and this chunk in your spawner, and it helps improve the spawn rate. I don't know if you guys are like aware of that, but it's super helpful. Sorry, I had a pop up on my screen for the past like hour. It's been driving me nuts. Oh, my nose is so stuffed. Okay. Let's go to the X. This way. What's my opinion on the best mob? If we're talking like in general, I really like the mushrooms. They're really fun. There's also I can't remember which version it's in, but the moo blooms, where they're like mushrooms, but they're like sunflowers. Those are cool too. I think they're in Pocket Edition or something, or like Minecraft Dungeons. But moo blooms are cool. I wish they were in the actual game. I don't know what your guys' favorites are. Bunny? Wembu seems to be all about the cute and soft stuff. Definitely seems a fan of the chibi art style and all that fun stuff. Oh, geez. Well, that was dumb. I can't believe that just happened. I almost died in the exact same spot. Jeez, this is not working out for me today. I'm gonna be honest. I can't walk in a straight line. Second time now. Part of me wants to like block off all that lava. I like the new cold cows. Yeah, that's true. The new woolly ones, they're fun. All right, let's not fall in lava. Can't believe that just happened. Honestly, I probably should have kept that all that gold on me so I could trade for more. Whatever. I'll just be perfect. It's all good. I don't know how I'm getting glare. I have like a bed sheet over my window so that it doesn't glare on my screen, but I'm somehow still getting glare. The only thing I don't like about the Crimson biome is the hoglins. They make things so much harder than it needs to be. I honestly wish I had fire res armor on. But it's fine. We're good. We're all good. Everybody just needs to be cool. And nothing bad will happen. Casually puts pearls back in hotbar. They're food if you run out. That is true. They are food if I run out, but not a big fan of them. I don't like how they like scoop you up and throw you into the air. I know back in the day you used to use like trapdoors and blocks to like sandwich yourself in so they can't hit you. But I never learned how to do that. I did it like once from a tutorial and then just like never did it again. I was like, I'm just gonna avoid them. Alright. I need a few blocks because I didn't really bring any with me, so this is fine. The good thing is we're heading into what looks like another waste as opposed to a basalt delta. And that's a lot safer, so there's a lot less lava, there's a lot less magma slimes. Oh, is this gonna hit? It's not. So we'll keep our eyes open for another bastion. And then kind of go from there. I thought I saw something for a second there. Okay. But yeah, let's try and find a bastion. and hopefully have no more accidents. Because almost died 3 times this stream already, so not a fan. You know? I mean, no, I didn't die. Fake news. What do you mean? Professional Minecrafter right here. I would never fall in lava 3 separate times and almost die. Never. 2. I mean, I've already done 2. But 3, no. Okay. No more oopsies indeed. Alright, let's keep going. We were locked in, as I immediately mess up while reading that. Let's check over here, actually. Just want to double check I'm not, like, walking past stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Like, part of me is like, oh, just use a seed map. But that's kind of cheaty. I've been trying really hard. Like, originally I didn't even want to use coordinates for this file, but the mod, or not the mod, the data pack that lets you see the day and whatever on your screen also shows your coordinates, so I kind of don't have a choice. But I haven't really used it much. I've been trying to rely on the compasses and lodestones. Even the times we didn't, I technically didn't have to rely on coordinates, I just kind of didn't realize. Like, when I went and fought the dragon and had to go back there for the end, I kept asking, like, oh, what are the coordinates, what are the coordinates? But I had a compass pointing to it, so it was kind of stupid. There we go. One thing about the nether, too, I don't know if you guys knew this, but lava flows way faster than the nether. So you have to kind of watch when you're making a tunnel like that, not just like, go crazy and run through. You have to make sure that, things are safe. You can mess right off. Nope. Don't. Sir. Sir. Oh, come on, that hit. Where? What? You guys saw that, right? It just, like, disappeared while I was shooting at it. Gas just learns how to, like, turn invisible. That'd be the worst if someone threw a potion of invisibility on a ghast. That'd be so mean to, like, do that on a server. Just go around throwing invisibility on all the gas. Hallucinations? Yeah, really. Wouldn't doubt it at this point. Okay. Let's take a peek. Do I have any other blocks that'd be recognizable? Probably not. Honestly, having a strider wouldn't be the worst idea either. Just go back and grab a saddle and just do that. Here, I'm gonna... Safety first, kids. Especially when you're fighting gas. Just spleef you right into the lava. Okay, how am I getting glare? Sun must be crazy today. It's going right through the bedsheet. Okay. Let's just grab a couple of these for the road. There we go. Alright. I don't see another bastion yet, but we're in kind of an okay biome to find one. Not that they show up in a specific biome or anything, but Nether Waste is just safer than all the other biomes in my opinion. Feels that way. It'd be helpful if my keyboard didn't suck like this. I have one of those like silencing keyboards so it doesn't make the clicks. But sometimes it just randomly like lets go of a button I'm holding, even though I didn't let go of it. I think it has to do with like how the non-click works. I remember I used to stream sometimes and all you could hear is me like tapping away on the keyboard while I was speedrunning and it was so annoying. So I'm glad it's a lot quieter now, especially for you guys. I also hope the ads have been like pretty minimal. I turned them down, but for some reason it was weird. I signed in today and my all my ad settings were reset. So I'm wondering if YouTube was just like, how come you're not giving us money? And I was like, I don't know. My viewers don't want to watch ads. They're like, but everybody wants money. And I'm like, well, I'm doing this for fun. So I turned the ad frequency down to the lowest it'll go, so hopefully you guys aren't getting bombarded with them. Don't. I hear it, I don't see it though. I'm assuming I must have already gotten Hot Tourist Destination, because I've definitely been through every biome now. I hate this area because there's always so many little pockets of lava. I just want to run and like rip right through this and I can't. Ah! Yeah, that was my bad. I got impatient. Didn't let the lava drain. Okay, I get it. I'm on fire. Holy cow. Yeah, fire is no joke in the Nether. Okay. Let me just go off to the side here for a sec. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, well, either way. You said no more oopsie. That wasn't an oopsie, that was, making sure you guys are still watching. See? You guys weren't watching. Chat was quiet. I had to make sure that you guys were watching by walking into hot lava. Yep, that's what happened. Yeah, it was just cold. See, Nick knows. I was just making sure I was, you know, so cold in the pits of hell. I needed to warm myself up. You know, there was no friends to talk to me to keep me motivated and warm, and you know, that's how it worked. Look at this guy. He's so dried out. This is why I came this way, of course. I had to save the dried ghast, obviously. Potentially Gilmore the Fourth. I actually kind of need bones right now. I can grab some of these. I used all my bones on dye. Not to be confused with death. As in dye, as in like the color Like white dye. You're in the nether. It's already got there. Oh, geez. Sir. I am... Oh, you have a knockback bow? What the heck? Get out of here with that. Now get in the bag. Yeah, let's, gas spawn a lot more in soul sand biomes, so I just want to make sure... Yeah. Unk got a lot of excuses. No, me no. Like, the other option is we go back to the portal and try the other direction we haven't gone yet. But I was kind of hopeful when we saw 2 structures in a row that we would be on a line of where they're all spawning. Okay, got awfully quiet. Just gonna keep on trucking along. Press the shift button with my pinky finger like it owes me money. There we go. What emoji is that? It looks like Batman. I'm looking at it. Like, so I don't know if you guys know. I should actually take a picture of my setup just so people can see it. But I have a TV I use as a second monitor, but it's like an older TV, so it's only 720p. So like higher res images, I can't make out like certain details on them. Or if it's something like really small, it's just like kind of blurry. I have to like pull it over to my laptop screen. And it's funny too, because my laptop screen's like a 4K screen. So it's like I go from 4K to 720p. It's like going from an HD TV to like Instagram. Setup reveal. Yeah, really. Maybe I'll throw it in the Discord or something. Just to kind of show like my jank setup I'm working with right now. I didn't think that was something people like actually cared about, is setup reveal, but I know Schlatt does like room reviews of people's setups in their room, so, or at least he did. What time is it? Well, it's still kind of early. My day's kind of weird. I have to, so I need to get groceries, but we don't actually need that much, so I'm kind of thinking about doing it over the weekend. But there's also a couple of other, like, smaller things I need to do. Unfortunately, I didn't hear back about the one job that I had applied for, which I thought was kind of annoying, but he sort of explained it during the interview. He's just like, I sort of don't want to hire you because your qualifications are too high, and I'm worried that if I hire you for a production job, you're going to get a call about an engineering job and then just leave. He straight up said that to me, like, during the interview. So he seemed kind of optimistic at first, but he's like, yeah, I'll let you know early next week, and it's now Friday, and I haven't heard anything. So I'm going to assume I didn't get that job, but apparently I'm in front of the recruiter for, or in front of the company. The recruiter told me for the engineering job I applied for. We're just kind of, oh, there's a fortress here. See, like, yeah, like, there is things in the line that I'm in. It's just not exactly where I want to be. Here, I'll just do, like, a bunch of random blocks so I know. I don't think I have torches readily available. Yeah, it's fine. But, yeah, I basically got ghosted by that company, which sucks because like it really did seem like a chill place to work. But I'm hoping that the engineering place gets back to me. I definitely just saw a wither skeleton, but I also saw that. So we'll keep that. You, sir. Oh yeah, this is smite on it, doesn't it? Hey, we got a skull! Spooky, scary skeletons right in time for Halloween. Awesome. Oh, sorry. I forgot to mute. Here. Let's throw a couple extra things in. Hey, there's Bacon Kink! The legend. Bacon Kink, Wembu was missing you. You're 2 hours into the stream. We're just looking for a bastion. But we're on day 205 of 200, so you're good. Yeah, guys, you heard it. The legend. Ooh, I will take those, actually. You missed Stein almost dying like 3 times. Yeah, really. Ooh. Let's just, there we go. So the thing that's scaring me is I hear skeletons, I don't know where they are. Oh, there's one. I just don't want to accidentally swipe one of these guys, so I'm trying to bait him over here. But we got our first skull. My IP got leaked. Oh, really? That's scary. Ah, wow, there's a lot of skeletons here. We need to be on our A game in here. Not like the B game from earlier. Here. Let's do this. I definitely hear skeletons, though. Yeah, some... I almost said that out loud. Leaked me because he got mad on his Minecraft server. Wow. I mean, to be fair, were you doing something you weren't supposed to? Like, hopefully not, but... yeah, no more oopsies for real. Here, let's grab... I'm grabbing the saddle just because, like... Technically, if I trade this gold, we can get string, and then I could, in theory, get a strider. Which I find using a strider makes it way easier to find structures, but it doesn't always guarantee it. So, if this doesn't work out, and we just keep finding fortresses, which I'm not really mad at, it's just not what I'm looking for. We could, in theory, get a strider and go exploring. But I definitely hear blazes. Oh well, Bacon, it's all good. At least you're here now. Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on. I can hear... I hear the skeleton. But... Oh, I think they're probably up there. Here, let's hang out on this part for a little bit. Oh, it's a big staircase. Oh. That's a bit of a weird one. And dancing dinosaur. Mad because I asked him to turn the server on, we all were, and then he banned me and all my team and said it was my fault. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, I actually kind of missed the server I used to play on, the Abyss. Everybody there was like super chill. I know a few of them have been keeping up with my YouTube, but yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody. They're all big fans of Hermitcraft, and I have never really watched Hermitcraft. Okay. Yo, sorry I wasn't... Is that Unknown Instinct? Oh. Sorry, I can see it in my YouTube chat, and it like takes a while to come in. Yo, sorry I wasn't able to watch yesterday, even though everyone know I didn't. Unknown Instinct, I wasn't actually here yesterday, so you're all good. I haven't streamed in like 2 days. So, it is all good, my friend. Right now, we're just looking for... well, we got a Wither Skeleton Skull. But... right now, we're looking for a Bastion, really. Stop that. Let's keep going and get out of here. Because this isn't even really what we're looking for, but... in fact, here. Life has been so great, but getting my IP leaked. Leak his address. Don't leak anything, guys. Come on. Don't stoop to that level. I actually saw a thing yesterday where it's like, oh, if you send someone an embedded image with this link, it'll leak all of their location information. And I'm just like, really? Like, there's like websites that just let you do that now? Like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. 7 likes, too. So, thanks, guys. Not a big fan of going across that. But hopefully I don't get shot by anything. Like, the thing I'm worried about is, gas seeing me. Or not gas, blazes. Revenge doesn't always work the way you think it will, guys. Trust me. The few times I have taken revenge on people for doing things to me, it didn't end well for anybody. So, believe me when I say it, revenge is never the answer. Got a $250 watch. Nice. I have a Samsung smartwatch I'm pretty fond of. And the one I was like trying to make myself, but that one's like covered in duct tape and has a bunch of stuff sticking out of it, so... but it works. Violence. Listen, my name's not Technoblade. Blood for the blood god. So you accidentally crash into their house. Nah. I'd like to think of myself as a pacifist, but sometimes you need a pacifist across someone's face, you know? Like, I've never been a violent person, ever. I've only been in, like, 2 fights in my entire life. But, you know, sometimes people just don't understand words. And they understand actions. And that's unfortunate, because I never wanted to come to that, but, you know, it happens. You can stay way over there, my friend. Thank God. I did not want to have to deal with him over top of lava. Did I win? Nobody really won, to be honest. Like, the first fight I was ever in was in, like, elementary school, where this kid just, like, wanted to fight me after school and didn't really give me a reason. There's another fortress up ahead. And then we basically just, like, ran and jumped and kicked each other in school, but keep in mind, like, I was the tallest in my class up until, like, grade 6, where I just kind of stopped growing. So I had like half a foot on this guy, and like neither of us hurt each other, and eventually we're just like, I gotta go. My parents are getting worried about where I am. We both just kind of agreed and stopped. And then the second time was against actually a neighbor who accidentally hurt my sister. And we were about the same height, but we were both kind of skinny, and he was way skinnier than me. And he threw a punch at me and hit me in the back of the head, but I didn't like flinch or anything because he was so like skinny. Like I was maybe like 110, 120 pounds. He was like maybe 90, 85 pounds. So he hit me in the back of the head, and I just stood there and just stared him down. And I just, you know, I've very few times seen people like genuinely afraid. And in that moment, I could see the, oh, I messed up look on his face, and I chased him to his house. And then he later came to my door and apologized because he knew he was in the wrong because he hurt my little sister. And, like, it was an accident, but still. And he knew, like, the next day at the bus stop, like, we took the same bus, that I was just going to continue it the next day if he didn't apologize. And, like, we were still friends after that. Like, we hung out literally the next day. Like, no beef with him. Like, I bet you if I shot him a message right now, he'd be like, hey man, how's it going? Like, it was just a dumb night. But he hit me, I didn't even flinch, and then I, you know, instilled the fear of God in him. And, that was kind of the end of it. I've been in a bunch of, like, sparring matches, though, because a friend of mine, he used to do kickboxing growing up. And so he would get me to help him practice. So, like, I know how to fight. I've just never, like, had to, I guess. And, like, a bunch of my family, they all did, like, especially my dad's side, they used to teach me, like, boxing and stuff when I was younger. Not officially, but they'd be like, hey, like, you know, you should try and learn how to do this, because it, you know, it really hurts if you do this and do that. And I never actually had to, like, use any of it in a fight, obviously, but, I always like boxing because it's one of the only kind of fighting sports where you're guaranteed to have to take a punch. It's not like karate where, like, you get hit once and the ref's like, point! And then, like, everything stops and resets. Not to say I haven't seen people get knocked out in karate, because I absolutely have, especially kickboxing. But, you know, I feel like in boxing where you basically have to get hit is a little more practical, even though you're not using your legs. That's kind of a weird hot take. Like UFC, I would agree too, because like you actually have to like defend yourself in UFC. I just don't know as much about it. But like my cousin used to do like karate lessons when he was younger and like stuff like that. And you know, I did a couple classes with him because his mom's like, oh, let Tyler try it, then they can take it together. And, yeah. Can you not? Okay. Only because it was a shardy on TikTok? What? Alright, this isn't a bastion, though. That's the thing. Like, it's cool that we're finding fortresses, but... Okay. So my main issue right now is I haven't seen anything other than fortresses, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but it's not what I'm looking for. Just fly. I don't have the elytra with me. So, unfortunately, that's not really an option right now. but at the very least, yeah, I'll just kick my legs really, really fast, and then I'll be able to fly like that, just like MASH. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's an anime. It's like loosely based on Harry Potter. It's really funny. Yeah. Sup, homie? Dang, I was hoping to get another one. MASH looks like he has no powers. Ow. Yeah, we doing this? Yeah, that anime is really funny. If you guys haven't seen, like, I mean, it's spelled like MASHLE, but it's, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I've heard Mashal, but in the show they just call him Mash. But that anime is really, really funny. Made him grind muscle. Well, that's like half true. I don't know if you've seen the more recent episodes, but it gives a bit more of an explanation as to why MASH is so strong. But regardless. There we go. Not Satan, but he was basically like the Voldemort of that world. Spoilers. It's like the word Q. Yeah, that's a weird one. Actually, I learned the other day, so a palindrome is a word that when you spell it backwards, it says the same thing. So like race car, if you spell race car backwards, it still says race car, for example. You know, boob is another one. But if you spell a word backwards and it spells another word, it's an amordalap, which is palindrome backwards. I'm trying to think of an example, but basically if you spell something backwards and it spells another word, it's an amordalap. There's your Stein trivia of the day. There's actually a poem, I can't remember what it's called, but the entire poem is a palindrome. I wish I remember the name of it, but it's like, it's pretty long too. But yeah, the entire poem, you can read it forward or backwards and it makes sense. I've heard that there's a lot of words that are like really hard for people who aren't native English speakers to say as well. Like squirrel apparently messes people up. Brewery messes people up. Rural. It's just a bunch of words that like if you weren't a native English speaker, it'd be like really hard for you to say. It also doesn't help that English has like 50 different accents. Like so many different ones. Is that another bastion up there? Or another fortress? Jeez, come on, guys. There's just lava everywhere here. I hate this biome. I hate the biome, but I love the blocks it makes up, so it's kind of annoying. Like basalt blocks, you can make some of my really cool floors with basalt. Here, let's... Okay. Grueling. Yeah, that's a hard one. They also say that, like, certain words don't have rhymes, but it kind of depends on your definition of rhyming as well. So, for example, they say silver doesn't have a rhyme, but if you include places and, like, certain nouns, it sort of does. So, for example, chilver, I believe, is a baby sheep or a baby goat or something like that. Anything that seems to have RU. Yeah, not a lot of, there's a few languages that don't really use those, letters. Or at least those sounds. But, like, silver is apparently not having a rhyme. But chilver, I believe, is a word. Orange doesn't have any perfect rhymes. Like, nothing is... like 100% going to rhyme with orange, but if you count places, there's a place in Wales called Blorange, and there's also like Eminem's rant where he's like, I put my orange 4-inch door hinge in storage, but like those are all like near rhymes where he's kind of like bending the pronunciation a little bit, so it really matters if you count that. You'll actually find that most words actually don't have rhymes. Like, if you listen to music and, like, especially rap, a lot of rap doesn't use perfect rhymes. It uses, like, slant rhymes. I don't know. I find English fascinating because I was never really good at it in school. It wasn't until like grade 12 where I like really got into it. And then it wasn't until a little while after that that I really started looking into like rhyming structure and stuff like that. There's actually this, I'm trying to remember his name. You can find it on YouTube though, but there was this English teacher from the UK. And Mark Grist, that's his name. And he quit teaching to become a professional rapper at all these festivals and stuff like that. And you know, he competed against like actual rappers and like rap battles and stuff like that. And he's an English teacher, so he's very good at like putting together like poems and rhymes and stuff like that. He's part of this group called the Dead Poet Society. But if you ever want to see a funny like rap battle between like a guy in a suit who's an English teacher versus like his students, look up Mark Grist. His rhymes are hilarious. And like he does tour and like he's definitely like come up with better ones, but the ones where he's done against his students like in the rap battles are hilarious. He did one against, I think this rapper was called Blizzard, who actually was one of his students. Did you just say the Dead Poet Society? I did. Until I had this super awesome teacher. What rhymes with time? Mime? Rhyme? Slime? If you want to get into Pokemon, Mr. Mime. I love that movie. I wasn't aware it was a movie, but There's a group called the Dead Poet Society. We're up to 8 likes, guys. Thank you. And we got a few people still watching on Twitch, which is awesome. Everybody seemed to be really into me rapping and singing on the last stream. I find it funny how, like, the last stream I did, I was, like, rapping and singing, and then it was like, oh, yeah, I can't stream for a few days. My voice is shot. Sound like such a, like, diva performer. Cammy Foxy, bonjour, Stein, jour. Bonjour, Cammy Foxy, or Foxy. Comment ça va? See you, Wembu. Thanks again for the fan art. If you guys haven't checked it out on Discord yet, Wembu's been killing it with the fan art, so definitely go check that out. And if you have fan art of your own and you want to contribute, like, by all means. Je suis Stein. Je suis un YouTuber. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to speak a language I don't speak. I don't want to waste basalt, but here, I'll switch that. I'm just glad we got a wither skeleton skull, because that was actually one of my goals for today, is I wanted to get a wither, but we at least got the skull. I'm just a little bummed that we didn't get the template. We even got a piece of ancient debris, too. Which, to have one exposed and that high up is actually very rare. You were killing it? Yeah, like, I took French in grade 9, so it's been like 20 years since I've taken French, but the town I grew up in, it was sort of a touristy town, so I knew, like, slightly more French than other people just because I had to interact with tourists with my job, but alright. I'm hoping we find a bastion soon. Although, to be fair, bastions are scary, so we found that one at the beginning of the stream. I was, like, so hopeful. I was like, great, like, just get it and go, and then find a bunch of gold and not much else. Okay, let's take a peek. Not seeing anything. Sucks that we're in a basalt delta, though. Let's see. What's over here? Another fortress? Are you serious? We have now found 3, possibly 4 fortresses this stream, and it's the one thing I'm not looking for. That's insane. This is actually a good fortress for farming wither skeletons, now that I'm looking at it. Any fortress that's in a biome like a Soul Sand Valley, a warped forest, or it's just over top of a bunch of lava where nothing else can spawn, it increases the spawn rate of wither skeletons. So if you ever find one like that, make sure you make note of it. Yeah, see, I don't even want to, like, do this. Skeletons. I don't know, sometimes I say skeleton. I don't know why I started saying stuff like that, too. Like, instead of fireman, it's like fireman. Because, like, I know it's not pronounced like that. Like, I'm not, like, saying it because it's, like, an accent or anything. It's just, I don't know, it's a weird habit. It also doesn't help that my nose is, like, super stuffed right now. We're actually very far in the nether right now. I just realized, I'm like, damn, we're almost like 3,000 blocks from the portal. 9 likes, guys. Killing it. Thank you. One more like and we're up to 10. We're back in the double digits. I was all worried that the stream was going to be a flop because I was gone for 2 days. I was like, oh no, the algorithm, everyone's going to hate me. All my fans are going to disappear. And then everyone in the Discord is just like, yeah, I've been super busy lately. I haven't been able to come to the streams. And I'm just like, oh no, God, I got to stream on Friday because it's Saturday for everybody else. And then everybody will be able to show up. And, you know, I was super worried about that. But we're up to like 20 people watching. So that's like good numbers. It's better than the past few streams. So thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it. I thought for sure I was like, oh no, I'm going to tank my channel. Uncle Algorithm's going to hate me. And I'm kind of excited too because we got a bunch of basalt, which if I can turn it into smooth basalt, which I don't see why I can't, should be able to make some cool stuff out of this. I saw some cool floors using basalt, glazed terracotta, and glass that I kind of want to try. You're like an encyclopedia, first edition. Yeah. How to speak like a Canadian who hasn't been to school in a while. First edition. Stein low-key slide and invite. Just followed. Thanks, Fox lovers. Sorry my voice is wrecked. Is that another fortress? Holy cow! I've never found this many fortresses in any file before. That's insane. There is no shortage of fortresses this way. Like, I can't believe that. I have never found this many fortresses this quickly. Like, this seed would be insane for speedrunning. Oh, I can hear my voice getting raspy. That's nuts. Alright, I hear wither skeletons up there, so let's... Sorry about that. Not a fan of what's happening. Did he die? He did. Question is, did he drop a skull? I don't see one, but there's also other things down there, so... Is it worth the risk? I think it might be. Nope. It's probably time to go home. Love, Raspy Stein. Yeah, just turn into like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Friends when Phoebe gets sick and then she calls it her her sexy voice. The worst part is I'm actually feeling like a lot better today, but I just sound way worse. But I think it's just because I'm talking a lot on stream, and I told myself today, like, okay, you can stream, but just try not to talk too much. And that's just gone right out the window. Sup, homies? Come on. See, I hear more skeletons, and I'm worried that they're, like, right here. Ooh, skull! That's 2. We need 1 more and we can make it wither. Yo! Wither skeleton stream, let's go! No, that's actually, like, terrifying. But hey, we got 2 wither skeleton skulls, so if we get lucky and find 1 more while we're here. A beacon is within our sights. I mean, we found enough fortresses at this point to, like, get lucky enough to find one. I sort of know the odds just because I have, I made a farm in one of my other files, so I know, like, approximately how many you have to kill before you'll run into one. Oh, and then there's this guy. Look at this dude. Beacon equals bacon. Is there like a spawner up here or something? My guy. I just can't believe how many we have found. Like, that's nuts. There's so many fortresses. And then there's stuff like this. That looks like it might be a spawner. Which it is. Look at this dude. Come on, give me one. Aw. I was kind of hoping. Blazes really thought they ate launching fire in the nether. I just can't believe that we have found like 4 fortresses this stream. Like, that's nuts to me. I actually can't believe we haven't seen the armor trim yet. That's another thing that's kind of blowing my mind, like with how many chests we've opened. I'll leave that. I will take those. Here. I'm hoping that by running down these hallways, it'll cause skeletons to spawn. Because Basalt Delta is another one of those biomes where not much else spawns in it. So I'm sort of hoping we get lucky and end up with a third skull. Because if we get a third skull, then I'm out of here. I am not risking losing that. Hey, the armor trim. Everything's coming up Stein. Just as I was talking about it. And we have enough obsidian to get out of here if we actually need to make a break for it, so that's great. Like, obviously I don't want to end up in the overworld like thousands of blocks away from home, but I'd rather that than die in the nether. So, you know. So it's actually a pretty big fortress too. It's a big fortress, but it's a weird design. But sweet, we got rib. So not that I'm collecting the armor trims, but I am like low-key keeping an eye out for them. You know, if it happens and I do find them, I'm not just gonna leave them. And rib is kind of one of the intermediate ones to get. It's not exactly easy. Alright. I'm gonna start making my way back to where we started. And hopefully everything turns out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am a little bit lost. Not entirely, but you know, I sort of know where I am. Let me just check this way. I know I have already... ooh. I will take that, actually. Thank you. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Blazes gas and I'm homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Running through the place, getting burnt, getting withered. It's okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm in danger. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And I hate this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I want to go home. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And now I wonder if I could run from all the mobs. Then maybe I won't need a job, 'cause everyone will watch from their homes if I just stay alive tonight. Do 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 do. This is fire. Let me just rambling on, freestyling like an idiot. Alright, that's a good sign. Death was here. Hello? Okay, I think we're almost back, because I think that was where the spawner was. Oh, you had a friend. I didn't see the friend. Nope. Okay. Pretty sure home is this way, because there's this dirt block that I left. Soul soil. Don't. Oh! I got duped. Say, okay, I'm gonna lead him over here, and then you jump out and scare him and give him wither, and then I'll get him on fire, and then he'll die. They had like a whole like planning session and everything. Busted out the whiteboard on that one. I really wish one of these guys would give me a skull, though. Come on. I'll take all you guys on. Dang. Really, none of them, eh? Oh well. Just careful. Alright, my pickaxe is actually dying, so it's almost out of durability. But we'll go a little bit further, and then I might turn back and head home, because I really don't want to die this far. Not that I can get myself back anyways if I do, but... At least it's nice to know if we ever want to build with nether brick, we can just, like, dismantle one of these fortresses. And it's not like the trip was a total loss. Like, it's not like we didn't find good stuff. Like, I found diamonds, I found the armor trim, I found wither skulls, but it's not what I was looking for. Like a 454 with a foot on the floor. Two dudes coming at you. Avoiding the capture. Fold and stop and drop. Get ready to rock. With the city you steal, you catch me cruising down the block. Whenever days are difficult, I'm out on my own. Driving 86 jetted, hoping that I could do better. But the car keeps me humble in the concrete jungle despite the wear and tear. I don't know. I'm out of stuff to talk about, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Someone on TikTok said I can join. There you go. Bacon Kink, you're already making new friends. You even got ancient debris. It's already a W. Yeah. It really is. Save my voice. True. Yeah, like I have lemonade to sip on, but it's not really like good for a sore throat. I know your throat's sore. Let's throw some acidic lemon juice on it. No, this weekend's gonna be cool though. I'm hoping I feel better, but we're supposed to go on a double date to this, like, it's like an indoor mini golf place, but it serves like drinks and food, and it like somehow keeps track of your score for you, so you don't have to like write it down or anything. I'm assuming it's got some like Bluetooth technology BS, but I saw pictures of it. It looks kind of fun. So, like, I don't feel as bad anymore. I just can't talk. So, dang, we're at 3,000 blocks in the nether. That's insane. I just need to make sure I'm watching my pickaxe. Here, I'll use blackstone. Normally I wouldn't use blackstone because I actually really like blackstone, but I'm trying to keep the basalt because I want to do stuff with that. Here, do I have my other pick? Just so I don't accidentally break it when I'm not realizing it. You got ancient debris? I did. I got an ancient debris. I don't have it on me, but when we found the first bastion, I got one piece of ancient debris that was just like exposed inside the bastion. So that was cool. No, go home. It's honestly probably the smarter idea. But that's my secret, Captain. I'm a dumbass. We even almost went through the full, the looting 2 sword. Which apparently I was using instead of the looting 3 sword, but didn't realize until just now. I'm just gambling at this point. Yeah, kinda. He's risking it for the biscuit. Or as my wife and I affectionately call it, getting sneezy. There was, when the Game Grumps, they played, Dark Souls years ago. They had this guy join their lobby that helped them beat a boss named Sneezy Anus. And so, whenever we're doing something risky or just, like, tanking hits and just, like, trying to kill them and not actually using strategy, we're like, hey, don't get sneezy. Yeah, have a gambling stream. Just have you guys send me money to gamble on stream. That'd be insane. Just have everybody send me donations, and I can just have a gambling stream. Like, Asthma Gold, I think he used to do that. Alright, I'll head back. Let me just take a peek and make sure we're not missing anything over on the left here. But even if I see something, I'll head back. Because you're right, I don't want to lose all this. But the good news is we have a couple things we can add to the wall of expensive items. You'd probably get more money. You'd probably get more money doing that too. Yeah, probably. I like gambling. I know how to count cards and do all that fun stuff. I used to go to the casino quite often. I'm definitely in the positives when it comes to casinos. Watch, there's gonna be another fortress like right here, isn't there? Okay. Safety first. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay. I think the new plan then is probably going to have to be dealing with striders. Okay. Sounded like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Mine, 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 mine. Yeah, they dropped a dried gas. That's actually kind of rare. Or fly. Yeah. Flying is kind of the next step, but I'd prefer not to fly in the nether if I can get away with it. I'd want to get, like, unbreaking before I do that. Look at this dude's boots, too. Styling on everybody. It's like enchanted iron or enchanted diamond or something. And colorblind is all hell, so I have no idea. But dude is, rich AF. He's just hanging on to the gold now. And yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Which is sort of unfortunate, but kids these days and their Yeezys, I know, right? Totally not looking further back to see where the tunnel is. Minus 210.74. Okay. Minus 210, and so it is up here. Alright. Oh dear. Sir. This is a Denny's. He might have actually dropped something cool. Hang on. If he did, it fell way down there. Alright, well. Guessing I fell from up there, but this will eventually lead back to the tunnel, so let's just head to this direction, and there it is. What happened? How did I... Oh, I jumped off like right here. Okay, well anyways, let's head home. Hopefully it's safe on the way there. Knock on wood. But yeah, let's head home and drop off all of our nice and new expensive stuff. And then next stream, I might go out and find another wither skull, because it do be like that. And then we can work on fighting a wither, which I was kind of trying to avoid, but if we have the skulls for it, why not? Look at these dudes. Yeah, no, the sword's way better. Why wasn't I using this? I heard it. Where'd it go? Oh, I see him. Oh well. Maybe we'll bump into one on the way back. Tunnel. But yeah, let's head back home. And I'll dump my stuff off, and then I'm probably going to end up ending the stream after that. And then, yeah, I'll either see you guys later this weekend, probably at a weird time, but I want to do the Skate 4 stream. Or, sorry, Skate. And then, we'll kind of go from there. I haven't played any of the Skate games in, like, a long time, so it's going to be fun going through and doing the tutorial and trying to remember how to do everything, but I don't know, they try to make the controls like intuitive, like it's similar to how like you would actually do a skateboard trick, but you can only really do so much. Oh yeah, we got 102 views, guys, thanks. I actually noticed with the last stream, we got a lot of views after the fact. Like, after I streamed, you guys went back and watched it all, so thanks for keeping up with it. I guess that's kind of like how a series works, right? Like, you guys want to stay caught up. But I still got all the watch time for it, and YouTube has been like, hey, keep doing that. So, shout out to you guys for checking out the stream after the fact. I heard Oliver's streams have been, kind of a shit show lately. He finished his item sorter and then decided to blow up half of it, which I disagree with, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too, but he seems determined to make this thing work the way he wants it to. Making our way through the nether, walking fast. Hope there's no gas, I'm homebound. Do 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 do. Yeah, I need to shower and then I might go do the I might go do the groceries. We'll see. Total chaos gremlin. Is that what we're calling it? A chaos gremlin? Okay. We're just gonna avoid all those guys entirely. Right, so this is the second one. I want to count how many we found on the way back, 'cause that's insane. Like, this is fortress number 2. Like, I can't believe how many of them we found. Absolutely ridiculous. Where's regen potion? Let's get that out. Because there's a very real possibility I fall into lava and I have to keep hitting escape and logging in, logging back out with regen to refill my health and make it to shore and not die. It's a little bit cheaty, but I'd rather that than lose the 200 days, and I think everybody else would agree. My guy. Okay, so there's another one, so that's 3. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, we haven't even made it to the bastion where I kept dying. Or no, almost dying. But thanks to my pro gamer skills. You, sir. Oliver's from the channel about Oliver. He's been doing a blind Minecraft playthrough and it's unhinged. Pretty much. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about Minecraft and he doesn't look at his chat. And so he just plays it completely blind, not knowing, like, what the mechanics are or anything. He's been learning it as he goes. And, like, some things he's done has been pretty impressive, but other times I'm just like, dude. You need to pick your battles. Here, sorry, I don't have my chat up. There we go. Is your shower big enough for 2? It's alright if it isn't. No, my shower sucks, man. I wish my wife and I could, like, shower together and not be cramped in there. I wish I had, like, one of the cool, like, jacuzzi hot tub, like, bathtubs. And there's another fortress. But this one might be the last one. You know what, just for good old shits and giggles, I want to see if there's a wither skeleton sitting here. And if there is, then I'll kill it. Yeah, there's a couple here. Dang. I was hoping we'd get lucky. There's one over here. This is that weird, like, small one. Yeah, this is the one where I didn't want to destroy the destroy the spawners because there's one there and there's one right there. And the exit is right here. So we'll keep this one. I just wish these zombie pigmen would get out of the way. Yeah, nothing. The cool thing about them, too, is they drop coal. So if you're ever in need of coal, you can go farm these guys for a bit, too. But, oh well. No, it's good that guys have, like, you guys have been watching the VODs. Like, I'm sure there's stuff that, you know, if you watch the VOD again, you can, like, catch and, like, inform me about in the comments or whatever. I don't get many comments on the live streams, but my other videos and shorts and stuff, I get comments here and there. But I get a lot of you watch this at, like, 2 in the morning. So, totally get if you want to watch it at, like, a normal time. Alright, we're back at the Bastion, where I almost died repeatedly. You guys are trying to guarantee that it happens. So, I'm going to safety bridge. Gonna make a safety bridge. Not gonna fall to my death. I almost did 3 times. Alright. I think we made it. I think the portal's just up ahead here. Do. Carolyn Stark, hey! You got here a little late today, but, we've had an interesting couple hours. You are back, and I appreciate that. You're kind of coming in right at the end here. We're just heading back to, drop off all of our new items, but... ooh, I stink. I need a shower. Here, yeah, let's, throw down some stuff. We got a new ancient debris today, which is great. Here, do I have, like, wood somewhere? You can use those. Here, let me... I really like your stream. Just keep the positive vibe and having fun, playing games and keeping it natural is good. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what the deal is, but my, the thing that blends my chats, it always cuts off the bottom row, so I see everybody's chats, and I have to, like, go in and, like, read them. Like, regardless from the, like, not using the app, I have to actually, like, go in and, like, read it. But, the good news is, here, I'll throw half of it in. We got lots of cool stuff today. There we go. Got the regen. What else was in here? Anything? Yeah, a couple things. Got some basalt. Well, I saw your channel. You're working really hard, but you don't have any identity, which can attract visitors to you have work on it. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. But again, I'm not doing this to get, like, famous or anything, so... We're just hanging out. That's all. Don't think you should modify your channel with some professional displays. That's better. Identify you and your channel to the visitors. Yeah, like, I probably should. Just joined a server and got banned. Like, the thing is, like, I don't know Photoshop. I don't know how Twitch works. I don't know how any of this stuff works. So I'm just kind of learning as I go. And then, you know, as the brand grows and people stick around, I'll, you know, get better assets and kind of go from there. But, back to today, we got 2 wither skeleton skulls. We got 2 dried gas. We got 8 diamonds. We got the rib, armor trim. We got a bunch of bone blocks, which we actually really needed. We got a few blaze rods, which are always good for making potions and backup. And we got some gilded blackstone, actually, which is around somewhere. I had some. But, yeah, we got gilded blackstone, which is always a fun block to mess around with. So, yeah. Check Discord, reply to me on Discord. Well, I'm actually going to be ending the stream right now. But, I'll check it after the stream. But right now, let's do a quick outro. We're about to be on day 210, so I think it's a good place to call it. So let me just get out the chicken shield here. There we go. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Today was a great stream. I was really nervous about today. It's coming back after not streaming for a couple days if the algorithm would screw me, but if anything, it kind of helped. So hope you guys liked today's stream. We will maybe go back out next stream and look for a bastion, but now that we have 2 wither skulls, I might just look for wither skeletons and get another skull, and then we can fight the wither. So of course I joined right at the end. Aw, Kerp, you're killing me here. But yeah, guys, today was a lot of fun, even though we just kind of walked in a straight line. But you know, make sure you watch the VODs, make sure you leave a like on the stream as well. Hey, 10 likes right at the end, thank you. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you have a good weekend. I know it's Saturday for a lot of you guys already. It's Friday for me. But, you know, I'm going to go rest up. I might go do some grocery shopping. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream. I might stream this weekend and try and do Skate 4, which will be exclusively on Twitch. So the link to my Twitch is in the description and below. I know not everybody has Twitch, so sorry if you want to watch, you're going to have to make an account. But I'll see what I can do. If there's like some way around that, I can put it on YouTube where it won't screw me on the algorithm. I can make it like unlisted and then give you guys the link in the Discord or something. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode, which is going to be episode 19, I think, which is crazy to me. But yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. And make sure you look at the Discord for any further updates and stuff. And I'll try and start doing community posts too. It's just kind of awkward to do for my phone and laptop. They don't make it very easy for some reason. But yeah, I'm going to go shower and figure out what I'm doing. So talk to you guys in the next stream.